I've been in America for so many years, I've been working on my accent, but when I'm out there, Americans speak fast and fluid, and I'm just unable to keep up with that speed. That is the #1 issue I get, and we're gonna fix that on this video. Hey there, I'm Gabriel from GB Voice Academy, your accent reduction instructor to get you that much closer to mastering the American accent. What people learning the American accent have to understand is that Americans take a lot of shortcuts when they speak. It's not proper English. There are a lot of reductions that take us from one sound to the next. It's like a very quick chain of events. And if you're not able to learn that pattern, that fluidity and flow, you're not going to be able to achieve that 100% American fluency that you desire. Well, let's learn those shortcuts. This, by the way, is part 2 of that very popular video that pretty much went viral. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. Let's look at the very first popular reduction Americans use. Gotcha. Gotcha. Now, this is the fast, reduced version of got you. Got you. Now, what would happen if I say that very properly, fast? I got you something. I got you a bouquet of flowers. It sounds awkward, clunky, and weird, and not fluid and flowy. We need to reduce that to gotcha, gotcha. See how fast that is? That's why Americans reduce things so they could speed through to create that fluency. Gotcha, gotcha. Try it out. Think of like a sting from a bee. Gotcha, gotcha. Now let's try putting that in a sentence. Let's do it slow first, and then we're gonna speed it up into real time. I got you a good deal. Listen to that again and really pay attention to the flow of that. I got you a good deal. Gotcha, gotcha. Not got you. I got you a good deal. When you hear that slow, it sounds weird, doesn't it? It doesn't sound correct. You would never hear Americans say reductions slow. I got you a good deal. Just doesn't sound right. Versus gotcha. Now let's do it again a little faster. I got you a good deal. A little faster. I got you a good deal. You hear that? Now at the end of this video, I'm going to be quizzing you to make sure that what you're learning is retained. Let's look at this next one. Now this one is a reduction of could have. Coulda. Coulda. Hear how fast that is? Coulda. Versus could have. This could have been good. Super, super fast. Let's slow that down. This could have been good. So a lot of the sound. Now I've addressed this sound in other videos. Very, very common in the American accent. This could have been good versus this could have been good. When we say it properly, it takes too much effort. We got to jump from one sound, could have. So that puts a speed bump, making it hard for us to be fluid throughout that phrase versus coulda. This could have been good. Speed it up a bit in real time. This could have been good. Good. The best thing to do is slow it down first and then bring up to speed. Next one. This is the reduction to sort of. A lot of my clients tend to really hit that T, sort of, which I appreciate, but unless you're doing stage work in a theater, Americans don't really pronounce that T. This is reduced to sorta. Sorta, da, da, with a D, da, sorta. These reductions are meant to be said fast. It's not meant to be said slow. I sort of get it. Hear that? Versus, I sort of get it. That T is throwing a lot of my clients off. Get rid of that T. I sort of get it. I sort of get it. I sort of get it. There. Now you're taking those shortcuts just like American speakers are to get you to that level. Now this one throws a lot of people off, but believe me, it exists. This is the reduction to did you eat? Did you eat food last night? Again, get rid of those T's and reduce it to, believe it or not, jeet. Jeet. Literally jeet. Jeet yet? But when you hear it in context to a sentence, it sounds, oh yeah, that's right, Americans do say that. Jeet last night? Hey, I'm starving. Jeet? Stick around because in addition to the quiz, I'm going to tell you how to implement these so you never forget them. So you can start utilizing them on a daily basis so it becomes your new norm. Next one. When did you? That's a mouthful, isn't it? When did you get back? I mean, sure, we could say that, but it signals to people that, oh, okay, you weren't born here. You're in the learning process. Versus the reduction, wenja. Wenja. Literally, it's those two sounds. Wenja. When'd you get back? Let's slow that down. When'd you get back? When'd you get back? See how fluid and fast that is? Good job, you're getting the hang of it. Next one. How did you? That's a mouthful. How did you? Is reduced to howja. Howja. Again, it sounds weird when I slow it down, right? But when you hear it in the context of a sentence, how'd you do that? Let's slow that down. How'd ya do that? How'd you do that? When you break down these reductions, you realize that, oh, they're just other combinations of American sounds. It's not that they're saying, how did you very fast? They're not. They're saying something completely different. And that's the stuff you have to learn in order to get that speed and fluency, which you will learn on this channel. Doing great. Stick around for the quiz coming up. Couple more. Get you. There's that pesky T again. Get you. Get you. I appreciate the effort, but that T, gone. This is reduced to getcha. Getcha. The CH sound. Getcha. Can I get you something? Super fast. Let's slow that down. Can I get ya something? Try that a little faster. Can I get you something? A little more in real time. Can I get you something? Excellent. You're doing great. Last one. Has to. Has to. This has to work. That sounds awkward, doesn't it? Although it's said correctly, it sounds awkward when trying to speak faster. This is reduced to has to. Has to. This has to work. Slow that down. This has to work. A little faster. This has to work. Faster now, in real time. This has to work. Good job. Now here's a fun quiz to see if what you've learned is retained. I'm going to say a sentence without the reduction. Your job is to identify the right reduction. So there's nothing new. You just have to be able to recall what we learned. Here's the first one. Did you eat yet? Can I get you something? Now what's that first reduction? It's that weird one we learned, right? Jeet. Jeet yet? See how super fast that is? What's the next one? Getcha. That's right. Can I getcha? Can I getcha? Can I get you something? Very good. Let's put that together. Jeet yet? Can I get you something? See how easy it is now when you realize that, oh, okay, I gotta just think differently. It's not Americans saying it properly fast. It's literally something else. Jeet. Getcha. Versus did you eat or get you. Start getting used to that. Next one. When did you get in? That sounds weird, doesn't it? When did you get in? What's that reduction to that? Whenja. That's right. It is easier, isn't it? When we reduce it to that, whenja? When'd you get in? Pretty simple, right? Now remember, at the end I'm going to tell you how you can implement these, so stick around. We could have gone together. Sounds awkward, doesn't it? Sounds like we're trying too hard. Versus, we coulda. Coulda. Remember that reduction? We coulda gone together. We coulda gone together. Good, good. Next one. This new lock that I got you has to work. Sounds like I'm trying too hard. Versus, this new lock that I got you Gotcha? Remember that one, the first one we did? Has to work. Has to. Right? Put that together. This new lock that I gotcha has to work. Gotcha has to. Gotcha has to. We're taking shortcuts to be able to speed through things. Very good. Couple more. I sort of guessed you guys were together. I sort of guessed? What would that be? That's right. Sorta. I sorta guessed you guys were together. Good. Sorta, sorta. Last one. How did you come up with that great idea? How did you becomes how'd ya. Very good. How'd you come up with that great idea? See how fast that is? How'd you come up with that great idea? Good. Now, this is what I want you to do. This is the game plan moving forward. I want you to take one of these a day and implement that in your everyday. So for example, first one, gotcha. When you're out in public, whether you're talking on the phone with fellow Americans or you're in America at a coffee shop, whatever, I want you to use one of them. Make one day the gotcha day. Today, I'm going to try to use gotcha as much as I can until what used to feel awkward and weird becomes the new normal. When you do it enough times, it's going to fall right out of your mouth. Hey, I got you something. Got you coffee. And then the next day, coulda. And then you work your way down until these words make a home in your body. And then you can combine them. Today, I'm going to do gotcha and how'd ya, and so on. Now use this practice method in this video as well as the other videos I have on this channel. Because you can listen to TikTokers and lectures. None of that works until you put it to practice. And GB Voice Academy is all about putting things into practice so what I teach you sticks with you forever.